Hey guys, LTY here, and today I'm going to be telling a story about how me and my friends got caught selling weed, or puff, or skunk, or whatever you want to call it. So let's get into the story. So me and my friend was out in the town where we usually like just jam around and just kind of chill with, and it was probably about maybe 10 months ago. So I was about 15, just nearly turning 16, and what happened was we went to the town and there was a man there, and he literally just come up to us looking really sketchy. Like, he was wearing all black, he was a black man, and he was just like, he looked really scruffy, like he was homeless as well, and he was wearing all ripped up clothes. And he came up to us and he just gave us this bag and then just started running the other way. So my friend looked in the bag like, what is it? And it was just a bag full of little sachets of weed, and we were like, oh crap. So my friend didn't know what to do with it because he didn't want to keep it in the street just in case police found it and then said it was him that had it or something. And then so he put it in his backpack and we kept walking. Next thing we know, we're just like, it was probably about 4 hours after-ish, and we're just sitting in the park, we're just chilling. He was smoking a fag, I was just sat there playing a bit of basketball with another friend, and then the police came over like rushing into the park and was just like, kids, what are you doing? And we were sat there like, we're not doing anything, we're just jamming, playing a bit of basketball. And then my friend realised that he had the weed in his bag, and then started really panicking with what he was saying. He was saying some weird things. He was, when they asked him questions, he was like, yeah, and just sounded really scared. So I was like trying to tell him to calm down and that, because it wasn't obvious. So he got a bit too scared, and the police were getting really cautious about him. So they just said straight up, well, we've heard that someone around here has weed on him and he's selling it, so can we kind of search you? I was like, yeah, search me. I had nothing on me. All I had was like, I think a bit of money and my phone. So they didn't care about that. They're like, fine. And then they got to the kid and they searched him. He had nothing on him. But then they went, can we search your backpack as well? And he was like, oh shit. So they found his backpack and was like, saw the weed sachets, and they're like, so it's you've been selling it, yeah? And he was like, no, I haven't been selling it. And we all told him the story, and luckily I took pictures, and my friend also videoed it of the guy like coming up to us and like dropping the bag and him putting the stuff in his bag. So we had evidence in that. And as soon as they saw it, they were just like, it's okay, we know the guy who gave it to you, and we arrested him earlier, but he said that he gave the weed to a group of kids to sell, so we didn't know if you were actually going to sell it. But because we didn't have any actual money on us, like real money from selling it, he believed us and he thought that we weren't doing anything because we weren't out on the side of the street trying to sell it. So he was like, but we might have to take you to court. And my friend was like bawling. He just didn't want to go to court because he was like a good kid, but he just didn't, he thought he was hard, but he was a good kid and he didn't like stuff like that, and his parents would have killed him. So he was just going crazy, like, I really don't want to go, please. And in the end, they shouldn't have done this, it's really stupid, but they kind of just dropped it. They were like, alright, well, don't pick up things next time, and just left. Like, they literally just left the kid sitting there crying his eyes out at the park because he literally thought he was going to be arrested. Like, he thought his life was going to be over and he was going to get bummed in prison or something, but he didn't. He just ended up sitting in the park for another couple of hours, tried getting it all out of his system, and then went to go and find the man who gave it to him so he could beat the shit out of him, not realising that the policeman said, we arrested him earlier. So he went on his own, and he came back like maybe 2 hours later when it was pitch black and raining, covered in rain, just like, oh yeah, I couldn't find him. And we just told him and we all started laughing. But that was probably one of the most scariest police encounters that I've had, because the guys came there like with guns on their side, because they were actual like borough police, so they had weapons. And when they searched his bag, like when they came up to us, they had their hands like over their weapon, like they were going to pull a gun on us because they thought we were doing something wrong. And it was just really scary because we didn't know if we'd get arrested, we didn't know if we'd go to jail. Like, it was really scary. But that is the story of how me and my friend got caught, quote unquote, selling weed. And if you enjoyed it, drop a like and subscribe. and comment another story that like you want to hear, like if I've been involved in anything else. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you tomorrow with my next daily upload, and I'll see you later.